Some just positives and negatives of your first couple of games, Coach.
I thought we played pretty well, and first game went great. The second game went great as well. I let the girls down. I think I made a couple mistakes that were very un-Jason / Minot like, and I'll have to take that with me to my grave, I guess, because that was a game I wanted, and I let it get away.
What mistakes in particular do you think you made in that game?
I pride myself on going deep into the bench, and I didn't go deep enough. It hurt us, and the two mistakes compounded upon each other. I have a line with a 1-goal lead when I'll start to sag and kill the game. The earliest I've ever done it is 16 minutes. We won that match, but I told myself I wouldn't do that again at 16, and I did it at 20. We fell a couple minutes short, and on top of it, not subbing. At the end of the game, we were lunging, and balls were rolling out for corner kicks. Part of our game plan is, to not yield set pieces because we're so small. Second, if we fell a few minutes short there, I dropped Ninja back to the midfield to help instead of taking her or Chloe off the field. And then when they did draw it, now we don't have enough legs to attack in overtime. Those are mistakes I made. I can't change them now. I played it different than I usually do. I thought it's a 1-game weekend, got time. I could go with players longer. It didn't work out. I went to overtime with 2 of my center backs on the bench, 2 of my best players. Both my front runners were shot. I didn't use the game plan that we went into with, and I cost my girls a chance at a national ranking probably after today, and I got to live with it.
For this weekend, isn't Central Missouri one of those teams, again, like you talked about the match that got away, one of those that you really want? Isn't that a team that you're going to see at the end of things?
Yeah, really we can erase all my mistakes this weekend by winning. It's a tall order, but if our goals what they are, then it's a doable order. We gotta get it done. I just gotta trust my bench, and last year I did, and our championship year I did, and I just didn't do it yesterday, and it's my fault.
How about the effort overall, though? You think about the coaching end of it, but do you feel your players gave you the effort that you needed?
Yeah, I think they gave me what as much as they could. I just asked for too much, I think, and at the end of the day, you could see it. I mean, our close downs were too far away, and then if someone exploded on someone, we're lunging. If they took a shot, we weren't on our toes, so we're lunging. Balls were ricocheting off feet, going out of bounds for corner kicks, and they're all caused by fatigue. The last one, in which they tied the game on, a girl gets beat. She slides, wins it for a corner, but people are tired, and we don't need to slide there because the purple Yessie was behind her, had it completely covered, but we're fatigued, and we don't that's when communication starts dropping, and so I don't know, beat myself up with it on a long drive home, and nothing I can change. We just allowed too many shots. I mean, we go through 3/4 of the game dead even with a 1-goal lead, and then get outshot like 9-0 in 20 minutes. And most of that was the last 4 minutes, in which we fell about 4 minutes short. And if I'd have stuck to the normal game plan in which I run, I think we salt that game away. There's no overtime, and but it is what it is now. We got to make up for it.
Have you had this many like early games that have had such significance? I'm thinking like Central Missouri and UMary coming up, and obviously you valued your first two.
No, I mean that's just how it is, and I like to play the playoff teams in my preseason, and we do it every year. Usually we're pretty successful, and right now it's not the end of the world. We're 1-1, but I mean we're going to have to get our feet under us because we've got Central Missouri on Saturday, and then we come back with UMary, and then we come back with Augie, and then we come back with Wayne, and Wayne looks extremely formidable right now. So and from then on it's just not gonna end. You got Upper Iowa, Winona right after that. So it's definitely gonna be a grind. And we're just going to have to get our younger players ready.
Ninja 3 goals in 2 games. About what you expect out of her, or is she taking her game to another level if she even can do that?
I think that's where where we thought she'd be. I don't think people realized last year she pulled her hamstring in the first game, so she was hitting some game winners, and she's kind of half speed but playing 60, 50 minutes, And we were doing about as much as we could do to get through this, until she healed up. And then when she healed up, she kind of cut fire after that.
Central Missouri, like a game plan yet for them? I mean, do you know what they bring? Or?
I haven't looked at anything yet. I just wanted to get through the Fort Hays game. They got Jada Smith in that front center role. I think next to Ninja, she's the second best striker in the region. We haven't been very successful at stopping Ninja at practice when we put her on the scout team. So we've got our work cut out for us. She doesn't offer the same stuff as Ninja. Ninja will take you apart on the dribble, and she's explosive. But Jada's unbelievably explosive, and I didn't count, but going through the games as we led up to the national tournament last year, I was going through stats, and I think Jada Smith must have drew like 7 penalties or something last year, including one in the regional playoff to beat us. So we got to be really aware of her stop and go. She stop go. She's really fast with the ball, almost kind of like a Tony Parker or Allen Iverson, kind of comparison with the soccer ball, which is it's tough to deal with because you don't see it very often, So, we'll have to figure that out. We'll probably have to put one of the coaches on the scout team to try to mimic it. We just got to get better. Got to fix our mistakes, and it starts with me. I got to fix mine first before I can even, look at anybody else.